Many people keep wondering and asking that what are those documents they need to act when buying a property, or what are those documents that needs to be presented when selling a property. Good day viewers, my name is Engineer Bamdele Success and I'm the CEO of Success Global Services Limited, a real estate company and general building contractor. Today, I'll be talking about some of those documents you need to ask for or present when buying or selling a property. But I'll start by giving the meaning of land or property documents. So, what are land or property documents? Land documents refers to the various legal instruments or papers that are used to establish, transfer, and convey land or ownership rights. These documents are very important for ensuring that land transactions are conducted legally and that the rights of both buyers and sellers are protected so as to avoid future problems. So, what are the types of land documents we have? Here are some of the commonly used land documents in Nigeria. Number 1. Land purchase receipt. A land purchase receipt is a regular receipt or document reflecting the confirmation of payment for a particular property or land. Usually, the receipt contains the name, signature, and address of the purchaser and the seller, the date of the transaction, and so on. The seller issues a receipt to the buyer upon the sale of a property. However, the receipt may not be relevant where the clause for receipt is contained in the document transferring the land. Number 2 is certificate of occupancy, which is popularly known as a CFO. The CFO is a legal document issued by the government to specify that the owner has the legal right to own and use a particular area of land for a specified period of time. The CFO is issued by the state government of the state where the land is located. A purchaser of an area of land covered by a CFO cannot apply for another one. He is only required to register a deed of assignment with governor's consent. So, what is deed of assignment? A deed of assignment is a legal document that transfers ownership right from current owner to the new owner. A deed of assignment is usually authored by a legal practitioner and is registered at the land registry. There's another document we call deed of conveyance. Just like deed of assignment, the deed of conveyance is also a legal document that transfers ownership rights from one person to another. A deed of conveyance and a deed of assignment are both used to transfer ownership of property, but there's a significant difference between the two. A deed of conveyance can transfer the legal title of the property ownership from one individual to another in the form of mortgage, gift, or other real estate transactions, while a deed of assignment is primarily based on transferring ownership through sales from one person to another. However, in Nigeria, the deed of conveyance comprises the same information as deed of assignment, and therefore there is no significant difference between the two in this part of our society. Then we have deed of gift. Deed of gift is a legal document used to transfer ownership rights from one person, which we call bestower, to another, which we call bestowee, without any monetary consideration. It is often used in cases where a parent wants to give a piece of land to a child, relative, or another person. It can be used to transfer ownership of land permanently to another person. There's another document we call power of attorney. Power of attorney is a legal document that authorizes or allows a person to act on behalf of another person in matters relating to land or property transactions. It is often used where the owner of an area of land is unable to act by himself in a property transaction. Number 7 is survey plan. This is a document that shows the exact measurement boundaries of a piece of land. It is used in cases where a land transaction is being carried out. A survey plan is usually drawn by a registered surveyor and it is usually attached to a deed of assignment. Number 8 is contract of sales. The contract of sales document is used by parties to agree on some terms before the final stage of the land transaction is reached. It is relevant when any property is to be purchased by anyone. The preparation of a contract of sale usually precedes the preparation of a deed of assignment. It is not a registrable instrument and must be accompanied with other title or land documents on the property. Number 9, deed of mortgage. A deed of mortgage is a document used in mortgage transaction. It is used to show that land or property has been transferred from the borrower to the lender. It is temporary because once the loan amount and the interest on it has been fully paid, then the borrower is entitled to retrieve his property back from the lender. Number 10, grant of probate. A grant of probate is a document derived after proving the will of a deceased person through inheritance in the probate registry. It is usually granted to persons mentioned in a will. The document vests all the assets contained in the will onto the executors of the estate, who are sometimes the recognized legal owners of the property in law and have powers to transfer or deal with the land or property of the deceased person. Generally, executors are trustees to the beneficiaries named in a will. After the owner of any property has become deceased, all the land documents of such person are no longer valid to transfer any interest in the assets left behind by him or her. The probate will now be the only recognized legal document to prove the title to such property. Number 11. Letter of administration. A letter of administration is similar to a grant of probate. It entrusts the property left behind by deceased person onto the administrator of a specific estate. It is usually granted to the personal representative of a deceased person, where the deceased left no will before his death, or where the will did not provide executors, or where the will had become invalid for any reasons. Then number 12 is assent. An assent is a legal document used to bestow an interest in a specific estate onto the beneficiaries of an estate or any property buyer by the executors or administrators of the estate. It is always accompanied by a copy of a grant of probate or letter of administration. An assent may also be by way of deed. Then, and the last but not the least is the judgment of court. The judgment of a court is another important or crucial document which may affect or transfer an interest in a specific property from one person to another. In Nigeria, the legal interest in several properties have been transferred from one person to another through the decision of various court judgments. When property ownership has been derived through litigation or any property has been subjected to a lawsuit, it is essential to examine the full decision of the court in respect of such property by obtaining a certified true copy of the judgments, at least to be at the safer side. In conclusion, buying real estate in Nigeria is a delicate process that requires the service of an experienced and registered real estate consultancy company like Success Global Services Limited. We work with our lawyers to enable a smooth transaction of properties. The titles of some property documents are so complicated, and a property consultancy professional may be required to conduct due diligence in respect of both such property before purchase. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel at Success Global 234 TV for more videos about real estate services. To buy, sell, manage, or appraise your properties, you can contact us at Success Global Services Limited via the following channels. Telephone +234 91 3478 1648 +234 90 266 22802. You can also follow us on social media. Like, share our page on Twitter at Success Global, Facebook at Success Global 234, Instagram at Success Global 234, TikTok at Success Global 234, then LinkedIn at Success Global Services Limited. Then you can also visit our website at www.successglobalproperties.com for more information. To message us directly on WhatsApp, copy the link on our bio. We'll be waiting to receive your direct messages. Thank you very much for watching. See you next on our video. Bye for now.